our city looking beautiful. Yes! Wow!
Sandy, what are you going to do with this paper and pencil? I will write down everything that Vayu and Maya will show us, so that tomorrow in school I can tell about it to all my friends.
Very good, Sandy. Children, we should always share our knowledge with our friends and other people, because by sharing, we always increase our knowledge.
I will also share my knowledge with my friends.
Yes, we all will.
That's very nice.
Look! Hey, what is this coming towards us?
What is this?
This is an aeroplane. Do you know, kids, what is an aeroplane?
Kids, this is a man-made flying machine. It's an amazing thing because airplane joins the whole world. We can travel from one place to another place in it. An aeroplane flies very high up in the sky, over the mountains, over the sea. Traveling by airplane takes less time, so we can travel all over the world in few hours.
The aeroplane is so big.
Yes, children, the aeroplane is made very big so that many people can travel in it at one time.
Who flies it?
2 pilots fly the aeroplane. The aeroplane has 2 large wings, just like birds. These 2 wings help the aeroplane to fly. Look there, children, the aeroplane has landed.
Children, the place where aeroplanes land and take off is called an airport.
Wow! There are so many aeroplanes here.
Yes, many aeroplanes from all over the world land and take off from this airport. See, children, some aeroplanes have landed and some are ready to take off.
So aeroplanes are used for traveling long distance in short time?
Correct. We can also travel by train. Kids, look there. It is a train. It is so long and it has many compartments. Do you know, kids, at a time thousands of people can travel by a train?
More than an aeroplane?
Yes.
Wow!
Train is also a good way of transportation. Children, just as an aeroplane flies in air, a train runs on railway track. See there, we call that railway track. These railway tracks are spread all over our country and join every part of our huge country.
There are places where people can't go by airplane, but they can reach that place by trains. So children, trains play a very important part in our daily lives. It takes thousands of people from one part of our country to another part. That is why railways are also known as the lifeline of our country.
Look there, kids. We call that a railway station. Just as aeroplanes land at airports, the train stops at railway stations. Children, there are different trains to take us to different places all across the country. So whenever we want to travel by train, we come to the railway station nearest to us. And when our train arrives, we get onto it. After the train reaches the place we wanted to go, it stops at the platform so that we can all get down. So you see, children, the railway tracks link one station to another.
Kids, have you ever seen a bus? Look there. This is the bus. We use bus to travel shorter distances. It's not so long like a train. Around 40 or 50 persons can travel by bus at a time. The bus runs on a road. The person who drives the bus is called the driver, and the person from whom we buy tickets in the bus is called the conductor. Children, do you know every bus has a bus number and the name of the place where it is going? So we know in which bus we have to travel to reach the place we want to go.
As you have seen, kids, airports are made for aeroplanes and railway stations are made for trains. Similarly, bus stops are made for buses. There is a long distance between two railway stations, but bus stops are made at shorter distance. The buses stop at these bus stops so that passengers can board or get down from the bus. These buses run inside the city and connect various places in the city. There are buses for long distance travel also. We call them tourist bus. These buses take us from one state to another state.
Hey, look! There is a red light.
No, it's yellow.
But it was red.
Hey, now it has become green.
What is it? And why does it keep changing its color?
Kids, this is a traffic signal. It has three lights: red, yellow and green. These are not just lights. These are signals for the people who are driving on the road. Let's see what does each signal denote. The first light on the top is red. When the traffic signal shows the red light, it means all vehicles should stop to allow the vehicles from other direction to pass. The second light from the top is yellow. When the yellow light comes on, it means that the signal is going to change to red, so we should slow down our vehicles. And the last light from the top is green. When the green light comes on, it means that we can drive ahead. Children, traffic signals are made for our safety, and we should always follow the rules of the traffic signal to avoid accidents. Even if we are getting late, we should not break the rules, or else we can get hurt.
Red on top, green below. Red means stop, green means go. Yellow means wait, even if you're late.
Kids, look there. Can you see those thick white lines on the road? We call it zebra crossing. Zebra crossing has been made for people who are walking on the road. It's for their safety.
But these are only lines. How can these lines provide us safety?
Yes, these are only lines, but these lines are very important. Children, whenever we have to cross a road, we should always use the zebra crossing. There is also a signal across the zebra crossing that tells us when it is safe for us to cross the road. If the signal shows the man standing, then we should also stop. When the signal shows a man walking, then it tells that we should also cross the road. Children, it is dangerous to cross the road with so many vehicles traveling. So we should always use the zebra crossing and wait for the right signal to cross the road.
Hey, look, there is one more red signal on that building. But this time it has got a plus shape.
No, Molly, this is not a red signal. This is a red cross sign. And this building is a hospital.
Children, hospital plays an important part in our lives. Whenever we fall ill, our parents take us to the hospital. There is a doctor in the hospital who does our checkup and gives us medicine so that we get well soon. Children, look there. Can you see the cross on that small house? It's called a clinic. It's like a small hospital. Every clinic has one or few doctors. The doctors in the clinic can only cure few diseases or small illness. If someone falls very ill, then he has to be taken to a hospital where he can be treated properly. See children, this is a big hospital. So there are many doctors and nurses who cure the patients from all types of illness and injury.
Hey, look! There is a bus also with the cross sign.
No, dear, it is not a bus. It is an ambulance. See there? Along with the red cross sign, there is also a light on top of the ambulance. Do you know, kids, what is the importance of an ambulance? When there is an emergency and the person has to be taken to the hospital immediately, we can quickly call a hospital and ask them for an ambulance. And the ambulance arrives very soon. Children, when an ambulance is running on the road, the light on top of the ambulance starts rotating and the ambulance gives out a loud siren as it moves ahead.
Why does it do that?
So that the other vehicles on the road know that an ambulance is carrying a patient who needs to reach the hospital at the earliest. All the other vehicles then give way to the ambulance to help it reach the hospital as soon as possible. So next time you are traveling by road, keep your eyes and ears open and you can surely see an ambulance.
Hey, where is that bell sound coming from?
Look there children, it's a fire brigade's bell voice.
What is a fire brigade?
Fire brigade is a team of firefighters who travel on this vehicle. When there is a fire in any building or anywhere else that we cannot control, then we should immediately call the fire brigade. The fire brigade arrives as soon as possible and the firefighters put off the fire. In this way, they save our lives and our property from the fire. Children, just like an ambulance gives out a siren, the fire brigade has a bell attached on the top and a firefighter keeps ringing the bell. Can anyone tell me why do they do that?
So that the other vehicles give way to the fire brigade. And they can reach the place and stop the fire.
Very good.
Hey children! Wow! Look there! Isn't it a lovely place?
Yes, we know this place. This is a garden and we all play here.
Yes, you are right. This is a garden. Look carefully, children. It has got so many trees and flowers. People come here to sit and relax under the shades of the trees and lie down on the soft grass. They all enjoy the cool breeze that blows here. Kids, do you know? Many people come here early in the morning to do exercise. In the evening, parents come with the small children, and children love to play in the garden.
Hey kids, look there. And I'm sure you know this place.
Yes, it is our school. We all go to school to study.
Yes, it's a school. Okay kids, can anyone tell me why are school important in our lives?
Our teachers teach us in the school.
They love us and tell us so many interesting things.
Just like you and Maya. School is very important in our life.
Yes, you're right. It's a place of learning. The knowledge that every child must acquire. In order to be actively disciplined is the difference between good and bad. And teachers in our school tell us what is good and what is bad in order to help us grow into a good human being.
Now kids, see here. This is a marketplace. A market is always a busy place because there are so many shops. Shops from where we purchase things that we use daily, like vegetables, clothes, shoes. In fact, we can buy each and everything that we use in our life from the market. Yes, Budo. Even ice cream too.
Look at that red box. Do you know, children, what we call it? We call it a post box. Whenever we write a letter to our relatives or our friends, we post it in a post box. And then a postman collects these letters from the post box and takes it to the post office. And this is the post office. The postman collects all the letters from different post boxes and comes here. And then from here all the letters are sent to our relatives or friends across the country. Do you know, kids, that we can also send greetings, parcels or gifts to our relatives or friends by post?
Now see this place. Can anyone answer what we call this place?
Hey, there are so many people eating here.
Yes, children. Very good. It is a place where people come to eat. We call it a restaurant. In the restaurant, there are waiters who serve us and cooks who cook whatever eatables we order. The restaurants serve us eatables as well as our favorite cold drinks and ice cream.
Now kids, look at this place. Do you know what we call this place? We call it a police station. When a person does something wrong like stealing or robbing or any other sin and tries to hurt others, then a policeman arrests him and locks him in the jail here at the police station. So children, nobody should do anything to harm others, or else, do you know what will happen?
A policeman will arrest us and lock us in the jail.
Look at this place.
There are many animals and birds as they were at the farmhouse.
But why are they in cages? At farmhouse, they were not in cages.
Yes, because they were all domestic animals. But here, all these animals are wild animals. They can harm us, so they are kept in cages. And the place where we keep wild animals and birds is called a zoo. In a zoo, we see all types of birds and animals from around the world. By visiting a zoo, we get to know about various animals, birds, and snakes that live on our planet.
Now look at that building, children.
It's a bank.
Yes. Bank. Bank is a place where we deposit our valuable items like money and jewelries. To deposit the money in the bank, we have to open an account with the bank. In this way, we and the bank know how much money we have deposited. We deposit money in the bank because the bank gives us interest on the money we deposit there. It means that when we put our money in the bank, it grows. So, whenever we have more money, we go to the nearest bank and deposit it in our account. And when we are in need of the money, we can withdraw a part of it from our deposit. So you see, children, there are so many things around us that make our lives simple.
Wow! I can't wait to tell about all these things to my friends at school.
Yes, tomorrow I will tell about this to all my friends. They all will be surprised.
We all will tell our friends about the city and how many interesting places we have in our city.
Good. I think we should go back. It's getting late now.
Yes, the sun is setting and it will be dark soon.